Hey everybody, welcome to your figurative language notes. This video is for slides 1 through 7. As always, I've chunked the videos for different slides just so that you don't have one very long continuous video. You can have shorter videos. The notes should be pretty straightforward. Please know that throughout this slideshow, we'll be using an example poem called Identity. You can click right here to view it and read it in its entirety. It will come back though because we are going to use it in another portion of the notes, so you'll see this poem a lot, so just be mindful that this is where it's coming from. So these are interactive notes, which means that you are expected to complete things inside the notes that get turned in, and I believe that this is a Google Cloud assignment in Canvas with multiple submissions. So that means every day if you work on it a little bit, which is 100% fine, just make sure that you hit submit at the end of every day so that you can have your stuff turned in. But just know that you have to hit submit every time you add anything to it, okay? Or you can just wait till the end and submit it when it's all done. 100% up to you. So first thing is figurative language versus literal speech. Figurative language is figurative, which means it does not necessarily mean exactly what it says, okay? Versus literal. Literal means real, so that is you saying exactly what you mean. Okay, so figurative gets to be where we get to have a little bit more fun with language. So we have metaphor. A metaphor is a comparison of two unlike things that does not use like or as. So this is, I like to think about it as a straightforward simile, because simile uses like or as in it, versus a metaphor, you're just saying something is something else, and then I'm just supposed to go from there. Okay. Now, more importantly, this is what's going to trip you up, is what does it mean to be unlike? Two things that are unlike are not in the same, cannot be classified as the same. Okay, so it wouldn't be like two animals or two people. Okay, you cannot say that she is as pretty as Jennifer Lawrence. You can't say that because they're two people. That just means you're comparing her to a person. They're not unlike. So there's a difference between a comparison and figurative language. Okay, it would be like she is my pearl. Okay, and then you go on to explain how she's beautiful and, you know, delicate and worth the wait, yada yada. Okay, so it has to be unlike, so things that cannot be classified together. So you cannot compare humans to humans or animals to animals, right? So if you know that they would fall in the same category, they are not unlike. And then we have an activity where you have to identify your own. So simile should be a review, so you just highlight the simile in yellow. If you don't know how to do that, give me just a second. Extend my screen so that you can see all my tools up here at the top. So if you don't know how to do that, all you do is you simply click on the box that you want to be in, and there's this that's the border, highlighter. See, highlight color. Okay, you pick whatever highlight color you want. So, oh no, don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't move the whole text box. Click in the text box till you see your little clicky, and then you just go and you highlight. So yellow or pink. I try to keep it to the top row. All right, let's keep moving. So now we have an extended metaphor. So an extended metaphor is a metaphor, so it's where I'm comparing two unlike things. However, it's not just me briefly stating it, it's me going in, and the whole poem or the whole stanza of the poem is just that one metaphor. So it's me constantly comparing it. So I have this example right here from Emily Dickinson's Hope is a Thing with Feathers. So in this poem, she is constantly comparing hope to a thing with feathers, and everything comes back to that idea of hope being like a bird. Okay? The whole poem, she compares hope to a bird. She never changes the comparison. And then number 7 is, of course, identify by yourself. This is where you have to go back and read the poem. That's linked into our class, and I, of course, have linked it in here. So you can click right there and you can go to the class poem. This speaker is constantly, throughout the poem, comparing his own identity to something else, and it's just your job to understand what it is. and tell me why you think he's doing it.